Separately, I thought it was really disgusting when Obama yesterday, there at the Naval Yard memorial service, talked about 5 times since he's been in office, we've had these massacres, and mentioned the Fort Hood shooting, which they won't allow him to call it a terrorist event. He was under the command of the al-Qaeda leader. That was declared national security. They knew he was going to do it and let him do it. And then here they are using stuff they clearly have engineered, bare minimum, allowed to happen, and then they're posing as saviors. It's disgusting. A controlled area where you can't have guns, where you go through all these checkpoints with guns, it happens there, and their answer is blame us and take our guns. This guy probably wasn't even part of it. It's probably just some person they killed because he knew too much, then shot some people. I'm telling you, I didn't say it was a false flag the first 4 or 5 days. Now we're a week later. I mean, this is unbelievable. Let's go ahead and go to this clip of Obama like a vampire trying to use these dead people to take all of our rights.
What troubles us so deeply as we gather here today is how this senseless violence that took place in the Navy Yard echoes other recent tragedies.
Meanwhile, they're funding violence worldwide against Christians and innocent people.
As president, I have now
so
grieved
shocked by
5 American communities.
They see
ripped
themselves
apart by mass violence.
as technocrats dealing with an infection.
Fort Hood.
They see the mass as a
Tucson.
dumb group of animals they've got to take out.
Sandy Hook.
Aurora, Sandy Hook, very
And
staged.
now the Washington Navy Yard.
Very staged.
And these mass shootings occur against a backdrop of daily tragedies.
In Chicago, where you've
There's
disarmed
an
everybody,
epidemic of gun violence
and where the
tears
government ships the drugs
apart
in,
communities across America.
just like during Prohibition, to create the
From
violence.
streets of Chicago to neighborhoods not far from
These
here.
are social engineers. They know how the world works, so they manipulate everybody,
So once again,
and they think we're
remember
all a big
our fellow
joke.
Americans who were just going about their day.
Going about their day, you know.
Doing their jobs.
Doing their jobs.
Doing what they loved.
When al-Qaeda went into Syria and blew up more churches.
That keeps our country strong, and our Navy, the finest fleet in the world.
Our
These
Navy.
Patriots
That's enough of him.
Their work.
Using American pride to get everybody behind the tyranny. America's been captured. America's been taken over. America's been bamboozled, and only admitting this will wake everybody up. This is not about entertainment. This is not a game, folks. We're living in a Twilight Zone episode. And you can't give in to it and go watch nothing but football and get drunk all day and fix everything. You've got to become aware of what's happening. I'm only plugged into the Matrix so I can fight the globalist on their own turf. I'm fully cognizant of the surveillance and the poisoning and everything I'm going through. I'm fully cognizant of what I'm doing and how much danger I'm in. But I'm more worried about the human species letting these crazed, disgusting globalists run everything. Now, when we go to break, we're going to come back with retransmission with Dr. Jerome Corsi and our government clearly being behind the al-Qaeda groups that attacked in Kenya. And then back tonight, key INFOWARS Nightly News is getting even more informative. So watch us tonight, 7 o'clock Central. Stand with us and become PrisonPlanet.tv members. That is an imperative. That is an imperative. Visit INFOWARS.com and PrisonPlanet.com. When you're on the site, you can also tune in 24 hours a day to my daily radio broadcast. There's also a free iPhone app to listen to the syndicated radio show when and where you want.